Her fourth made shot from deep tonight. Indiana comes quickly after the made three.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Track and Ace. Man, this was a crazy game right here, man. Tough loss for the Fever. Lost to a really good team though, man. Minnesota. They played good on Miami War night, right? They played really good. Like 75% of the crowd was rooting for the Fever, which is crazy. I think they set an attendance record at the Target Center too for like a Lynx game. So, all good, important stuff, man. So the Fever, in my opinion, they kind of reverted back to some of their old ways in this game, but they were in the game too, towards the end. So it was a little competitive. But it just, Lynx make their shots. They played a little better energy-wise, but the Fever didn't push the pace like they did in the first two games coming out of the break. That was very disappointing. They looked like a team, the Fever looked like a team that was off for 5 days. And sometimes I don't really like those long breaks like that because it gets teams out of rhythm, gets teams a little rusty, and it looked like that at the start of the game. But I think there was another reason why they looked so bad. I'm going to go over that in a second. But I think when you get those long breaks like that, it takes teams like the Fever was cooking, man. Had they played like Tuesday or Wednesday instead of having 5 days off in a row, I think it would have really helped them to been able to just keep playing, And I'm glad that they're playing like every other day from now until like next Sunday. They're playing like every other day. So we're going to see the Fever we're going to rub this one off real quick because we got to get to the next one against Atlanta. That's a really important game. Now that they lost this one, the Fever got to beat Atlanta down at the State Farm Arena. And we know Atlanta been playing some really good ball lately, so that's going to be a challenging game. That one going to be way harder than the last time they seen Atlanta. But I think the Fever going to go down there and beat them. We'll talk about that towards the end of the video, man. But the reason why this game went like it went, and I'm going to go over this a little bit more in the next video because I'm going to talk a lot more about Lexi Hall performance in that one because she had a really good performance today. She played really good ball. She's on the roll right now. It was because Lexi Hall didn't play in the first or third quarters, man. I think she came in late in the third though, but in the first she didn't come in at all. And I noticed when she wasn't in the game, the Lynx was doing whatever they want to do on offense. It was a crazy stat in the first half. When Lexi Hall was not on the floor, the Lynx scored 27 points, or 29 points, I believe it was. They scored 16 when Lexi was out there. 16, that's a big difference. 13 points difference when Lexi Hall was out there. And then again, the Lynx came out with, I want to say they scored 18 points before Lexi Hall came in. They only ended up scoring 9 when they got to 72 points when she came in. The defensive impact from Lexi Hall was felt in this game. She couldn't really sit because the Lynx did whatever they wanted to do when she was not in that lineup, man. See, I made that point. Like some of y'all was telling me, man, she needed to come off the bench last week. And I agree with y'all to a point because she brings a lot of energy. But this was the type of game where I felt like she should have started. There's certain games where I think Lexi Hall has to start. And I'm going to just be honest. She's going to be a part of the core in the future. She might as well just be a starter from here on out because Katie Lou Samuelson and Alyssa Smith are doing absolutely nothing. Katie Lou, I think she had 0 points and Alyssa Smith only had 2 points. And you know what was crazy? You can say we lost the game because of Dantas and Size, right? In that fourth quarter. It just overall with Size in the way her rotations was trash today. But at least Dantas had like 8 points, bro. At least Dantas had 8 points. At least she had 8 points. Alyssa Smith got to go, man. I'm done with her, man. Like, she got to go, bro. She got to go, bro. She got to go, man. Katie, I've seen better from Katie Lou before. I'm not giving up on Katie Lou just yet. I just didn't think this was a bad game from her. She just really couldn't get off in this one. And her defense was bad, but it was just one of those games, man, where just wasn't feeling it. And Tamu actually looked decent. The thing with her was, since she's just coming back from injury, man, I wasn't really expecting much. She's just coming back. She's gonna have to work her way back in. But everybody else was a mess, man. Kelsey Mitchell was very productive in the beginning of the game when the Fever did need her, but then she kind of disappeared in the second and fourth quarters. I don't know what happened with. I don't know what was going on with Kelsey Mitchell, man. But she disappeared though. She disappeared though, but she still ended up with 21. So I didn't really have a problem with her today because she still ended up with 21. But Kelsey Mitchell just disappeared, and her defense was awful, man. She be getting cooked on defense, bro. That's another thing too. Like, this team, I'm gonna have to make a different video, but we're gonna have to reconstruct this roster, man, because it's not the team that Caitlin's gonna have when she wins the championship. It's just not. I think I'm gonna tell you right now, man, about. It's funny though, because if you look at when you look at the team picture now, and then I think you look at the team picture 3 years from now, I think like 70 to 80% of this team is gonna be gone. Like, that's the funny thing about it, man. Like, this team, they've got, and this is where Lisa Dunn needs to get fired, because this is her doing. She put this team together. We can understand why this team was losing until Caitlin Clark got there, man, because this roster is bad. And Chrissy Sags got a lot of nerve to be not playing people like Saxton, Wallace, and Berger when you got people out there like Wheeler, Samuelson, and Smith getting a lot of minutes, and they ain't doing jack shit. Not doing jack shit, man. Awful, man. Aaliyah Boston, I don't think she had a bad game. She had 15 rebounds, a steal and a block. Her offensive production was not that good, but like, she was 5 for 11 from the field, but she had some turnovers, had like 4 turnovers today. But AB, she not gonna be perfect, man. I didn't really have a problem with Aaliyah Boston, man. But Clark and Hull were the only ones really doing something, man. And get this too. This is another thing about Hull. Hull and Dantes. This is why I don't really. That's why I'm gonna let other people blame Dantes. But Dantes was a +10 and Hull was a +8 when they were on the floor. They combined for 18 points, and they played really good defense. This is why I'm not really getting on Dantes like that. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all cook on Dantes in the comment section. I'm not cooking on Dantes because Dantes did provide defense in this game. When her and Lexi were out there, they were playing some really good defense, man. And the Lynx, see, if we didn't have that first quarter, and then, because if you look at the fourth quarter, it was 23-20 in this game. 23-20 in the fourth. The Lynx did win the quarter, but it was 23-20. Literally just separated by 3 points. It was that first quarter that did them in. The game was over in the first quarter. It was over in the first. It was over in the first. And the Lynx came out really good in that third. I said it. I said this was going to happen. Hull wasn't in the game, so they went off. Kayla McBride and Nafisa Collier, they went off. Bridget Carlson hitting like 4 out of 6 from 3. And they, you know what the funny thing? This is why I like this Lynx thing. They didn't even have Alana Smith scores. She scored 0 points. She just didn't even try to score. She was deferring to her teammates, man. And Bridget Carlton did the same thing last night. She only had like 2 points last night. I like that, man, because it shows that, look, I'm going to try to help us get a win, man. I'm not going to stat pad. I'm not just going to be selfish. I'm going to help my team win. Even if I got to go scoreless or score like 2 points. That's what this team did, man. Courtney Willis hit some timely mid-range shots. I like her mid-range game going back to Chicago, man. Heidemann hit, man. Heidemann is so good off the bench, man. They got a deep bench, bro. I think it's gonna be them in the Liberty in the finals, man. I really do. I think it's gonna be them in the Liberty in the finals, man. Because they're there, man. I hate Karen Reeve, but she a better coach than Sass, man. Let's get back to cooking on Sass, man. Then we're gonna talk about CZ and we're gonna wrap this up because I gotta talk about Lexi Hall in the next video. Look, man. This is one of the reasons why I'm not all the way sold on Sass, man. This is why I can't make that move on size, bro, because of games like this, man. Bro, you can't go the whole first quarter. Then she wasn't calling timeouts to stop the bleeding. You can't go the whole first quarter without putting Lexi Hall and Dantas in, man. I don't know if Dantas actually came in the first. I can't remember if she had any minutes in the first. I know Lexi Hall didn't, because I didn't see Lexi Hall until about the early part of the second quarter. You can't have your two best defensive players sitting out like that, man. You just can't. You can't, bro. You can't have them both sitting out, man. The Lynx did whatever they wanted. And you did the same thing in the second half, bro. You brought in Lexi a little bit earlier, but too late. It was too late. They built the lead back up, bro. Indiana was chasing the whole game, bro. You had Indiana in a position where they were chasing the whole game. Chasing the whole game, man. You can't do that, man. You cannot do that, man. Like, you just can't. You're not gonna win when you do that, bro. You just not. Now I give it to Sash. She did give Lexi Hall more minutes. I was asking for that, at least more than 25. She got 26. I can't complain about that. Dantas got 17. I think actually the minutes wasn't too bad today because Smith and Samuelson only had 14 and 10. But Wheeler got way too much with 8 though. I don't understand what Wheeler, outside of just being paid more than Wallace and Berger, why she's getting more playing time than Wallace and Berger, other than her being a favorite. I think Thomas Wakefield was the one that always said, like, because her and Dunn be favoring Wheeler. That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. That's why we need certain people like that to go, man. But I'm more mad. You know what? As mad as I am at Sass tonight, I'm more mad at Dunn. Because this is the roster that she put together, bro. That's why she got to go. Because I don't got any confidence that she's going to draft Lucy Olsen or Sonia Cintron from Notre Dame. I just don't got any confidence she's going to draft either one of them. And both of them need to be next to Caitlin Clark. I don't even think she's going to draft Hannah Sulky. Or try to sign Satu Sabally. I really don't think she's going to make these moves in the offseason that she needs to make this team better. Her dumb ass probably going to re-sign Kelsey Mitchell, man. I'm telling you, man, like, I'm out. Look, I can make these videos all I want, but I'm not the one making the decisions in the front office, man. So I just got to hope that these decisions are me and Babe. But Lisa Dunn is just... God, man. Bro. I don't know who worse, man. Her or the Sky's GM, bro. I don't know who worse. Oh, my God, man. It's crazy, man. But Caitlin Clark, man, in this video, man. Caitlin Clark did her thing, man. I know she had the 7 turnovers. I won't say she had a bad game, though. She did her thing. She started out cold. And Caitlin Clark does that a lot. She starts out cold, and then she gets in a rhythm later on, and that's what she did. She still got to 23. 8 of 18 from the field, 3 for 8 from the 3-point line. 3 for 8 is not bad, you know. Like I said, we always expect her to be like 40% or better, but I think she, you know, it's not as bad as 2 for 10 like Kelsey Mitchell, man. That was brutal. 2 for 10, man. You shot the ball just way too much, and you just wasn't making them, bro. You know, hit her free throws, had 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal. You know what I'm saying? Was a minus 13 from the field tonight. But, yeah, her passes tonight was a little off. I won't blame her teammates that much tonight on those passes. She was just really off of her passes tonight. I don't know what was going on. But I think the thing that I need people to do is you got to give the Lynx a lot of credit, too. The Lynx have a really good defense, bro. Like, I don't know how many of y'all realize that, but the Lynx have a really good defense, bro. That's why I got them going to the WNBA finals, because I don't think the Aces are the same team. They're a lot older right now. Shout out to Kelsey Plum. She just turned 30, man. Turned 30 today. Happy birthday to her, man. Hopefully she go beat the Sky tomorrow morning. Quick turnaround tomorrow. Yeah, we got the Sky and the Aces tomorrow, man. But yeah, man, it's just, I think the defense had a lot to do with this one. And again, let's turn our attention to Monday. Now, we do have the Sun on Wednesday, who have been playing really good with Marina Mabry lately. So we're gonna talk about that one on Monday. But the Atlanta Dream are playing way better lately, as I was saying earlier in the video. This is a game here where I think it's going to be tough, but it shouldn't be as tough as this Minnesota game. Minnesota's a way better team than Atlanta. Atlanta has caught in fire lately, but we just saw the Mercury beat Atlanta last night. Fever are coming off a loss. They should be. They have the formula. Work with it. Run and gun, bro. Fast pace. I saw too much slow half court action tonight. Get back to the up-tempo offense. We need to see more of that. I think Boston's going to have a way better game. That's what's going to help them, too. Boston's going to have a way better game. I don't expect that Samuelson will put in a zero burger. I think she'll get at least a couple of points. Halt needs to be in there. Even if she doesn't start, she needs to be in there, not over 5 minutes after the first quarter starts. Like, she needs to be in there. If the Atlanta is cooking, don't allow Atlanta to get the lead up to 10 points. 6 to 8 points, Holt's got to come in. That's how you should be doing her minutes. As soon as you feel like the other team is in trouble, is doing their thing, put Hall in. Put Hall in. Because the same thing happened on Sunday. As soon as Hall came in, the team had energy. They were doing better. We're gonna talk about Lexi Hall in the next video, so let's go on ahead and wrap this one up right now. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below what y'all thought about this game. Definitely want to hear from y'all about this. We have Lexi video coming up. I made a video about, I did the Best Friends Forever tribute video, man. Kind of bad timing coming off a loss. I was actually thinking about saving that game for the next win, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going ahead and post this. I also had the video talking about the friendship between Caitlyn and Lexi. That should be up tomorrow. I'm going to try to put that one up tomorrow. And, yeah, that's it. And look on my channel for the other videos. And then make sure y'all go on ahead. Also sign up to the Patreon. I'm going to be uploading. I'm starting to get around to upload my Olympic video, so I should be getting real close to uploading that LA Sparks game, the first game that CC had. So we're gonna be putting that one up, the full game. So make sure y'all come over to the Patreon for that one. I have a link in the description box when it's ready to go. If you want to donate to the Cash App $Sack Exchange. Big thank you to El Professor. Wait, hold up. I'm tweaking right now. Hold up. Let me not tweak to my guy right now. My guy, El Professor. Yeah, El Professor, man, who gave me that $10 earlier this week, man. I salute you, man. And even if you guys can't pay 10, that's okay. $1 or $2 will be good enough if you can donate. Bitcoin, scan the QR code on the screen to donate to Bitcoin. It's on the screen right now. You can scan it. And then you can donate to Google. Shout out to David Close, who I saw earlier this week. And any other donation platforms, let me know in the comment section below. And again, I thank anybody who donates. And if you can't donate, man, you can hit that like button for me, share the video, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. Track and Ace.